Hey, thanks for joining us on Crafting and Stamping with Carrie B and
Scout B,
my special guest.
That was me a year ago. Can you believe it? It's been a year. Scout and I did our original Penguin Place video during last year's celebration. Maybe you remember the designer series paper that was compatible with the Penguin Punch. If you missed out on last year's celebration, don't worry, the new one is going through August 31st with all kinds of new fun offerings. And the Penguin Place set came back in the mini catalog that just got released in July. I'm so happy to be able to share this set with you once again this year. Follow along with me as I recreate the look from the catalog. Here I'm using my Simply Scored tool to get my crease in my card. I'm using a Pool Party cardstock there. And then I cut it with the Stylish Shapes dies to make a little porthole in the card front. Then you'll see I'll use this special Simply Shammy to clean off my stamps because I've had these stamps for a year. It's always a good idea when you're using the winter white ink like I am here that you really clean your stamps good so that you don't transfer colors. You might be thinking it doesn't really show up that great. Well, guess what? If you use the embossing powder and heat tool, it's going to accentuate the snowflakes and give it a shiny appearance that will make those designs stand out. The next step is to recreate the cute bunched up snow that's collected around the hole, and I'm using something that I've had in my stash for a while and I've wanted to play around with. And then guess what? Stampin' Up! Came out with their very own heat activated Snowfall Accents Puff Paint in the catalog for only $4.50. I couldn't believe it. Watch what happens when I apply heat to this interesting product. The next step is assembling the penguins, and it takes a little bit of doing. It's got a lot of little options for customizing the penguins, little accessories and things, but it's really fun, a fun activity to do with kids. You can see the photopolymer stamps are very well used. Scout and I have played with these a lot, and like I said, just remember, clean your stamps off really good before using them on a new color. I'm gonna make my penguins in a smoky slate, which is a really beautiful warm gray. And you might be tempted to make your penguins just black and white, but I would encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and try some different colors and see what works best for you. At first I thought I might use the Calypso Coral to make the beaks and the feet, but then I found Bumblebee and Mango Melody cardstock made a really cute option as well. I opted to use the Calypso Coral for the scarf and hat embellishments. The Penguin Punch is so fun to use, and once you figure out all the little components and how to put them into the punch, it makes assembling the penguins so fast and really fun. Those tiny pieces can be a little bit challenging to manipulate, so just keep some tweezers on hand close by and it'll help you when you're applying glue and maneuvering around with them. You can stamp the beaks, or you can cut the toes off of the feet punch and use it as a beak too. So there's another option. There's really a lot of different ways to customize this look and make it the way you want it. You don't have to do it exactly how I do it. Now's a good time to remind you that if you join my team during celebration through August, you'll receive a Making Plans collection, including a free planner, stamp set, and 3 little mini bullet journals, all for free with your regular sign up. Here I've used a Calypso coral paper and I've heat embossed it to get that greeting. I cut another circle for the inside of the porthole, and I'm going to be using Stampin' Dimensionals here to give a little bit of lift to the platform that the penguin is on. It almost looks like he's floating on a snowball, doesn't it? Here I'm using frayed ribbon from Stampin' Up. It's a really fun ribbon to use because it frays really easily. You don't even need a tool to fray it. You can just sort of use your fingers and it will sort of fray like that, but it won't come unraveled. It's really a really cool product. And again, Stampin' Dimensionals to secure it. And then I glue the greeting onto the top. I'm just trying to recreate that look from the catalog, and so this is what I came up with to get that look. Last but not least, definitely do not forget your embellishments. The sequins are the best way to recreate the look. Here I've used some retired sequins that are from the Artistry in Bloom collection, but there are some very similar sequins in the seasonal sequins, and I would encourage you to check that out in the catalog. Shop with me in the link below, and thank you so much for watching.